it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.
Hello friends, I am currently at my mom's house. I'm getting ready to pick her up and we are gonna spend the day antiquing. There are some huge antique malls about 45 minutes away or so we're gonna make a day out of it. I'm so excited. I always love seeing what other people find antiquing and thrifting. I'll be sure to share a little antique haul with you at the end. And today I'm not looking for anything super specific. I'm usually not, although I will say I kind of have my eyes peeled for things for the kitchen. So maybe some copper pots and pans. I'm always looking for ironstone if I can get it at a good price. I also am in the market for some more books. I realized after I decorated the office, I used up a ton of my antique books, so I'm always picking those up. But to be honest, you never know what you're gonna come home with when you're antiquing. So I'm gonna pick her up and we're gonna head out and do a little shopping. Before we go any further, I did want to kindly thank Care of for sponsoring today's video. Care of is a wellness brand that makes it easy to get the right vitamins, supplements, and protein for your individual needs. Whether you're looking for glowing skin, more energy, or something to support your health and fitness, Care of helps you build and stick with a plan that's right just for you. I have been using Care of products for about a month now, and I can truly say that these products are formulated with good for you, clean ingredients that are backed by science. So I feel like I can really trust them as a brand. When I took the online quiz, I said that I wanted to focus on more energy, immune support, better digestion, and healthy skin. So in my packs, I received vitamin D, which is easy to digest and supports bone health, iron, which is essential for energy, and a probiotic blend to naturally regulate your digestive system. As a mom and a woman, I have a lot on my plate, and having a small routine like drinking a glass of water, taking my vitamins, adding collagen to my morning coffee can go such a long way in helping me prioritize my own health and self-care so I can show up for the people that I love the most. One of the reasons I truly love Care of is the convenience. All you have to do is go online and take the holistic online quiz, and it asks you questions about your diet, your lifestyle, health concerns to help address your specific wellness goals. It's basically like a one-on-one consultation with a nutritionist, and the beauty of it is that it gets shipped right to your door every single month. How easy is that? And the packaging is beautiful. I love displaying it here on my dresser. It's so easy to just have out, have a glass of water on hand, and take them every single day. Also, these individualized daily packs are made with eco-friendly compostable film that you can find info on how to compost yourself at takecareof.com/p/eco. So take the quiz using the link below in my description to see what vitamins and supplements Care of recommends for you, and you can get 50% off your first order with promo code AmyFritz. right, first stop is done. Did some damage. Well, I'm home now. I'm actually upstairs kind of hiding because everyone else is downstairs. So hopefully I can get a moment of peace and quiet. Today was the perfect spring day to go out antiquing and thrifting. It was sunny and in the 70s, I think like the lower 70s. It was beautiful. We had so much fun, and there's just something about the thrill of the hunt with thrifting and antiquing that I personally love. My mom loves too, so we had a lot of fun. I will say we went to a couple shops that I thought were going to be great, and they ended up kind of being duds, but that's okay. It's still a lot of fun, and we still found a bunch of good stuff, so let's go ahead and dive into it. So in the spirit of spring, I'm getting ready to start my garden. Well, actually I've already started my garden inside, but I'm getting ready to move it outside here in a month or so, and we're getting ready to do the front porch. I am so excited about that. So one thing I was on the hunt for today was a large vintage watering can. I thought it would be really cool to just kind of have sitting out on the front porch, and I found this one. Look how big it is. I loved the round handle. How cool is that? And the spout. The spout is ginormous, so I thought this was really neat. I probably found 3 or 4. One I found was like $75. It was outrageous. This one I got for $30, and it was actually a little bit bigger, so I don't know. Hopefully I got a decent price for it, but compared to the other one, I think I did. So earlier you heard me mention that I was on the hunt for some different ironstone-ware. I really wanted a pitcher, and I found one. It was a beautiful coffee pitcher. The lid was intact and it was in great condition, but it was like $65 or $70, which is a little bit more than I was wanting to pay. So I didn't end up getting that today. I'm sure I'll find one down the road. But then I also came across some ironstone teacups, and they were, I don't know, like $19 a piece for the teacup and the saucer, which again, wasn't ready to pay. Not in my budget anyway, but I did come across a set of 6. I have 6 teacups and 6 saucers. They're just white and plain. I got 6 of them, and they were 99 cents a piece. So definitely more of like a thrifty find than a vintage antique, but I thought they were a great price, so I picked them up. You cannot have enough white dishware. Especially now that I have those dining cabinets that I'm always trying to fill. I'm just constantly picking up white dishes, white cups, white bowls, and things of that nature. On that same note, I did find 4 ironstone plates. These are really pretty. They're in really good condition. There are a couple chips on the bottom here, but they're just like a really pretty scalloped edging, and they were $3 a piece, which I thought was a pretty good find. So I got 4 of these. Now my favorite find of the day I left downstairs because it was bigger, and I have been wanting a little chair, like a high chair, but I didn't really need the tray. So I didn't want one of those wooden vintage high chairs that had like the tray that, you know, folded up and down. I just wanted the chair part, and that way if I have a little one that wants to sit up to the table, like Graham, he's at that age where he's kind of in between a high chair and a regular chair. That would work nicely because it goes right up to the table. Or if a little one just wants to sit along with me in the kitchen while I'm cooking dinner or something like that. And I kind of had my eye on a few here and there over the last few months, and they all were just so pricey or they were in poor condition. But I found this booth at one of the antique shops, and whoever was selling it, whoever the dealer was, they had already refinished it, and they painted it in a really pretty kind of creamy gray. In some lights it looks cream, some lights it looks a light gray, but it's a beautiful paint job, and the chair is in great condition, and I thought that would look really nice sitting in the kitchen or the dining room, and it's just like a fun little vintage find. So while we're on the topic of little ones, speaking of that chair, we have been getting really into Little House on the Prairie. I've read Little House in the Big Woods to the kids, which when I bought that book, I didn't buy the full set, and I paid like, I want to say like $10 or something around that on Amazon. I just quickly bought it, knew I wanted to read it to the kids, and that was that. but I really wanted to continue to collect the Laura Ingalls books. And lo and behold, I was at one of the booths and she had, this isn't the entire set, but it's a good chunk. It's Farmer Boy, The Long Winter, On the Banks of Plum Creek, and Little House on the Prairie. And he was selling them for $3 a piece. So I grabbed those as fast as I could. I just love these books. They're so wholesome and nostalgic for me. I remember reading them when I was a little girl, and I can't wait to continue to read these to my children. So my next find is this vintage pan, and I loved this. I think it is so pretty. I love how shallow it is. Because I plan on hanging it below my hood range like this above my stove. I'm gonna try to find maybe two more, maybe one or two more, but I also really liked that the back here, this copper is very muted, so it almost looks more of like a bronze finish. So anytime I go antiquing, I try to at least pick up a couple of books. I found several, and I never like to pay more than about $8 a piece. Sometimes you can find some for as high as like 10 or 12, and to me that's just too much. I get that the books have value, so I'm not hating on the prices. I just don't want to spend that much since I'm using them for decorative purposes. I think I got all of these for about $6, $7. I think one of them was $8 a piece. So you can see here, one thing with vintage books is I try to find the browns and the blacks. Sometimes I'll throw in the greens. I just like to keep really muted colors. That way they're easy to just kind of throw into everyday decor. Funny story about this one. So my middle name is Lynn with an E. And to me, that's just like really peculiar. I haven't really known any Lynns with an E, maybe like a few here and there. It's just not nearly as common as with no E. And so I got this, and my mom knew right away. She's like, you got that because it says Lynn with an E, didn't you? So just a funny little tidbit. So next up, I just picked up this hobnail milk glass jar, or you could call it a vase. That's what I'm gonna use it for. I thought it was really pretty. Love that hobnail detailing, and I will use this for fresh flowers or faux flowers around the house. I told myself on this trip no baskets were allowed, in my mind thinking like wicker or woven baskets, but technically this is a bucket, right? It's not a basket. I just found this little galvanized bucket, and again, with spring coming, summer coming, how pretty would this be with some fresh flowers sitting inside or even outside? I just had to scoop it up. I think I paid like $3. I don't know where the tag is, it's gone. But I think it was $3.50, I want to say. So a really good price. I can't say no to anything with a handle that I can put flowers in. I don't know why. But I just thought this was a really neat find. On my way home from antiquing, I actually stopped in one of my favorite little boutiques. I've been looking for a pretty wreath to hang on my front door for spring and summer, and because I'm getting ready to do that project, it's just been on my mind, and I thought maybe I'd find one in there. And sure enough, look at how pretty this wreath is. You can see all the pretty yellows and greens. I love these pretty white florals in there as well. And I just thought this would be so stunning sitting on my front door in the spring and summer months. So I was really excited about this last find. I know it's not antique or thrifted, but thought I would include it. So that's everything I found today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was really informal and just kind of fun. I thought it'd be fun to bring you along with me while I did a little antiquing with my mom. Like I said before, it's always just so much fun to get out there and just hunt around and see what you can find. I'm a very competitive person by nature, and so I'm always trying to get the best deals and pay the best prices for different antique finds. But anyway, if you happen to be new here, my name is Amy. I'm so glad that you stopped by today. And here on my channel, I do lots of home decor inspiration and homemaking content, and I would love to have you subscribe. So make sure you hit that little red button down below, and make sure you say hi in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys. Let me know what was your favorite find from today. I think mine was a tie between the high chair and the watering can, but you'll have to let me know yours. yours down below, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. I'm thinking about you guys, praying for you always, and I'll see you really soon in the next one. Bye.
Oh, my child, I know you're hurting